How's it going, my friend? Fenris! I knew it. Never sardines for Canago. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager with some of the other guards on who Aunt Brim would recommend the next job. My money was on you. Oh, the job, yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you'll eventually come across a barren cape, with a single large stone half buried in the cliff, overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nemea. Nemea? The spinner. I'd be surprised that the pirates camped up there. Oh, I'd be surprised if the pirates who camped up there are aware of it, though. Right. Do angry pirates dream? Do pirates dream of piratical sheep? Hello. I'm a bit lost. I'm giving you the kind of name to step back in the path and carry your venture and ours back down to whatever rock you crawled out from. You see, I's odds it up the air with your type, roaming the hills like it was yours to roam. It's getting to be a man cannot enjoy a mug of rum without some shite-breathing outlander running up and asking which ways to the local labour mate. 7 hills if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Those balls. A little bit of backstory on that. Those balls. Once I had my boy back, I'm putting this gopher taking piss all over Ireland, but still far behind me. There ain't no one gonna remember I ever come here. Come on, Scrags. We've noised the shape and... I'm sorry. Crits. More crits. More crits. More crits. All the crits. Okay, sounds good. That should be all that we need. So, Thal's balls. There's actually a fun story behind that. So, back when this game was first being pushed out, Sony had this thing where all the NPCs in the game had to be able to say something. You had to be able to interact with them and them say something. Or when you passed by, they had to say something. So, as a result, they didn't have that right at the beginning when they were pushing it out to Sony, because it was sort of just dropped on them at, just out of the blue, I guess. Or they just learned about it. Oh, all the NPCs have to be able to say something or interact with them? Oh no. What do we do? And then so one of the producers was like, I got this. And so he just wrote Thal's balls and then had every single NPC in the game say that. So you're just running around, Thal's balls, Thal's balls. So the trespassers are indeed pirates. And they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target was never the victory? Something's not right. And I won't sit idly by idly waiting for those pirates to make their first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Fenris. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. But were you truly wise to do so? Maybe. I'm concerned, Fenris. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. The ship is the symbol of everything Limsa Lominsa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Fenris, are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry dock cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guard submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. We begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Urquist or Shanaga at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Alright, Shanago. Let's go see what you've got to say. I assume they both say the same thing. Hail, adventurer. Glad to see another hand aboard to help us show up security. The gods know our reports would sit on Grim Thota's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near the empty heart. I'd take a closer look before he has the chance to cover his tracks. Let's go get him. Get over here. Get over here, pirate. I'm coming for you. Hello, dog. You think this scares me? Shifty-eyed sailor. Well, hello, Mr. Shifty. Oi! Spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. It's what's to happen is already happening. What? What do you mean? Oh. Oh. Damn it. Oh, my legs. We just break our legs. The character's just sort of like crawling forward instead. Hello, Grimthota. I said what's going to happen is already happening. So you found one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could those knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening. Captain! Trouble at the shipyard! Oh, easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates! Out of nowhere! Look me good! Gods below! We're not prepared for this! The pirates, soldier. How many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? There's no time to lose. Remus, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now. Oi. Aussie. Defeat the pirates and protect the victory. Place down. We have to go up? Man, I think we have to go up. There we go. Hello, archers, who are for some reason getting in close. I don't know why they're getting in close. I don't know why this military is so incompetent. Absorbed. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Duh! What are you doing? You great bloody fool! Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of dripple into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, it's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into the treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving it the pirate life to become a shipwright. And building a bleeding maelstrom vessel of theirs. What under Lane's wide green ocean made you take up with those self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, Dar. Don't you see? Pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I wondered why Asperum never spoke his father. Would have never thought. Ship's a symbol, all right, of everything that went wrong with the world. And I mean to shatter into 100,000 pieces. Grimthota, Fenris, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug, and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Oh, I'll show you the... Hello, Silent Lucky. Goodbye, Silent Lucky. Oh. Time for Eloise. Kill the Gastons! Die, mercenary. I guess we were stunned. Gotcha. Not the damn way. Oh, I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. Boom! That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? Thanks, Fenris. I shudder what to think would have happened to the Victory without your intervention. Pirates have made a right mess of things. I best get back to sorting out the dogs. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Grimthota. Of course. Grimthota. Come here. How fare you, Fenris? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lominsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. And Brim, apologies. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, the incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the Victory complete and in the water. By the by, the pirates we were defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask another favor. Fenris, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since we last spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Adsabhabdin, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the Victory. The missive was penned in a most unusual script, a script we believed to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of enciphering is likely to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenience connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Winch. In his hand, and no other. Do you understand? Quite. Au revoir. Out of one sanctuary into another. Later on. I need to talk with you. I assume this is the old way to get up there. And then they added that, then they added the lift for convenience. Hello, Baderon. Ahoy there, Fenris. I've been hearing about your deeds in the dry docks. Hansenbrim laid out the entire tale for me. Poor sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business. But at least she kept the Victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. Really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lad. For folk know that when they need some outdoing. You need some outdoing? What might that be? You want someone to read a message written in funny letters, do you? And Grimthorta. Thought I might know a man as good? Well, let's see it then. I reckon I might know a canny bugger who can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of old Betaron. You know, you're like one of the regulars now, Fen. You never let me down, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Grimthorta was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing, and got some trouble brewing here, and make no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Good to have you aboard, lad. Now, then where do I start? Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned a living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn how to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script is only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lad. And I should know, I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. And it gets worse, though. The plan to blow up to victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell in western Laodicea. Then hit the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. Point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw he was on them, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Those tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying out for his old man. They were at the Serpent Reapers, right? But none of the crew was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? Seven Hills, I've got it all backwards. The mess of the victory. That was meant to be a bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. Send their pirate lackeys in after a civilian target. This bit about raising hell in western Laodicea. That's where it'll be. Samet tells me Swiftperch is about to get it, and hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower, and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him a hand, eh? You sure can be damn sure he'll need one. Okay, the Coral Tower. Paint and strike. He's at the Marauders Guild, is he? Right then, let's go. Okay, so we will get there relatively soon. Hello everyone, and welcome, welcome. Hello, Wordsum. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words, it shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you once more to lift your axe in service of the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Laodicea. The monster is no Gujata, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. How to find the beast? Well, I am fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter, an archer by the name of Rainfred. He took up residence in Aleport some years ago, and will gladly aid you in this test. With Rainfred's assistance, you are able to track down this prowling danger and provide its swift and bloody passage into the afterlife. May your axe swing true. Hello, Rainer. Yes, I am Rainer. Ah, you must be an adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Betaron. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Swiftfoot? We see nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Betaron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Betaron's assessment that the attack on the Dry Docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir! Report. It's the Sargon, sir. They've mounted a full-scale assault on the South Tide Gate, and threatened to overwhelm our defences within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. What about Swiftperch? Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there is ever chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It's times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. But wishes will avail us naught. Muir, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Boy. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to go and do stuff. Like, lead militaries and things. Alright, so Aleport, that's where we just were, right? No, Aleport's a little further up. It's an actual settlement. So... oh, we haven't attuned to Aleport yet. Well, that works. Yeah, we can just teleport there, it's fine. I mean, you can take a boat, and it's cheaper, but, you know. Time is of the essence. Oh, it's so peaceful here. Everyone is so happy and calm and... oh, God! Commodore Rainer sent word we'd be getting reinforcements. I didn't expect him to send to you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met up fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what we're fighting here? This place, Swiftperch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ilm, you hear me? I do. Let's kill them. Here they come! Yeah, now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for us to Hagen brothers? Pace on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood that stains the Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow bellies we can butcher at will. Them dirty slugs will be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Swiftbirch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2 protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're all rear guards. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore's word to our victory, or no word at all. Limsa Lominsa. Well, get all you yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. Yeah, so, monsters do all the damage we can. Nice. We all three of them. Keep our allies alive if we can. Die, demon. A blunder. Well fought. The rivers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Yeah, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. What happens if we just rush him down? Rather than the venom leads through your veins. Okay, sounds good. Let's stop him from doing that. A fearsome opponent against who you will not stand alone. His powers wane, affording no chance to recover. A welcome guest, no matter. Gotcha. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? Did he say? And it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Ascians. To give them their proper name, it would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. And who are these guys? Pardon? You would know if we Charlians have encountered Ascians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know? How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. What happened? Are you alright, lad? If I had known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad of 6 to keep you company. Well, at least I know I can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers are the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night. This bastard over here was the one pulling the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. He's dead. Axe to the skull. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady S0a. Please give our regards to the Scions. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to the disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. Range. Well, I guess I'll head over to Swift Perch. Because we have to. Time to go on a quick little jog, eh? Yeah, the Ascians are an interesting type of villain. I haven't gotten to Shadowbringers yet, but I'm guessing they play a more prominent role there. So remember, this game is built around the idea of Kishoten Ketsu. So, no. Yeah, I think it's Kishoten Ketsu. Basically, it's this idea of cyclical storytelling. So when you look at Western storytelling, there's always a villain that you're supposed to hate and want destroyed, right? Unfortunately, if you take that villain out of the story, the entire thing just sort of falls apart. It's one of the weaknesses of Western storytelling. It's actually why when you look at a slice of life, like anime, or a slice of life comic or something, you end up with this weird sort of situation where there can't really be villains, because it's not that kind of story. And if you look at that and then compare that to Kishoten Ketsu versus Western storytelling, you see some pretty not stark similarities or differences, but they're definitely there, I guess is the way to put it. So Kishoten Ketsu, enemies become allies. Allies tend to stay allies. They join your group of people who are there to support you and be besties, I guess. Hello, brain friends. A new one of Wernzoen's boys, are ya? I've known that sprat since he was knee-high to a... Well, he was always kind of big fella. Was Wurzen. And now they call him Axemaster, eh? Not a suitable lot, you marauders. So I suppose you're here to hunt down a local trouble. What you need to do then is take yourself northwest, up to the towards of the Camp Skull Valley, and give a good whistle. That mean bugger you're after, his name's Patri Patan. By the by, we'll come running across the weed plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory, see? So you better have that cleaver of yours ready. Oscon's blessing be upon you. Okay then, let's get this either right. Let's go over there. Let's murk this guy. And then let's head back. Report terrain. Ready to go out there and back. Go out there and whistle. Get them to come after us. They'll be like, get off my lawn! No country for old Papa Patins or whatever. Hello, Pelican. Oh, the destination. There. No attacks for you. I got one. Well, that was easy. Come here, pelican. The strangest pelican I've ever seen. Yeah, going from our current, going from like what we have on Fen, his UI, to these is to the base one. It's a little interesting. Oh no, that's for 14 seconds, huh? Nice. Oh, there's all these too. Double kill! Alright, so I'm just after that Dusk Bats. Get over here. Nice. Alright, so Marauders Guild it is. Let's do this. Get over there, turn in the Marauders Guild quest, turn in the Coral Tower, and we should be good to go. Alright. We're in soon. I have been in contact with Winfred, and he had naught but praise for you, Fenris. Presentation with the guild has been exemplary. There's one more task I would have you complete this day. A task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have become. Report to Scott where he waits on the bank of the Ageless River. Ageless River. And he shall help you unveil the power, the untapped power of your axe. Hello, Rina. Muir, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading throughout the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lominsa had more like you. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. But it is but a matter of time. Clearly Baderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Ah, and then they summoned a gargoyle? S0a has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the other jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting of the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you too have proven yourself a valued ally, friend of the thalassocracy. Admiral! I present to you Admiral Bloodfiswin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Nice. Okay, let's see. So what is this? Direct hit rate. Let's unequip all our rings. What is this? Strength dex. This one is lots of those. Direct hits, piercing. That's probably a good one. Left ring. Vitality. Piercing resistance, direct hit rates. I know, I guess we'll do that one. It's newer. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It's a highly coveted honor. Like, even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service of the thalassocracy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of the moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize you require suitable attire for the occasion. I suggest you visit the winch and see what Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Oh, time to run. Just jumping over, geez, what are they called? Jumping over the potatoes. Is that what the people call them? Potatoes? The Lalafell. That's it. Better on. I need suitable attire. Well, well, if it ain't Melwood's guest of honor. Hobnobbing with there. I'm Marty now, is it? I tell you, lad, damn near snorted me ale at me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, you have. And that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure. You know what for decent grub. His banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your shit-caked venturing gear. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about him, if only to stop folks from complaining when he stuffs his face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octans and speak with old Janasson, or the Buckinghamshire Consortium. She'll furnish you some gentlemanly to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods and bring them back here, so we can tell you what to do. Tell you what's what. Right. They're beneath us, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. That's okay, we'll just take the lift down. Okay. We'll walk home. Let's go. Cool. Sounds good. Well, let's do this. High society. Hello there. Good morning, sir. Assume you're the underdressed gentleman Baderon mentioned? Yeah, I see he was not exaggerating. I chose these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Oh, I will I? Let's see. What am I looking for? You. Come here. Oh, wait, wrong one. Where's the male Moogle? I don't know where he is. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh wait, I think I know where he is. He's in a different area. Okay, well, let's take this up to Baderon.